The best friend started it. The best friend said, "Oh, your girlfriend, your wife is cheating on you because she wanted the guy," and then fed him lies, and then they eventually went to therapy because he started to believe the lies when he confronted his wife. Then, long story short, they get through it, and then they run into the, I'm assuming, old best friend at this point, right? And then the truth comes out that he did confide in her best friend and had a tap kiss, and that was it. And now the wife wants to file for divorce, or is asking, should she file for divorce?
That's the most simplest, hardest story ever.
I have a question. Is there anything, like, what will be her grounds? Like, why does she want to file for divorce?
Well, I think once she found out that he kissed her, that's when she took it further. Because they already went through therapy, or they were trying to go through therapy.
Okay.
So I think that was what pushed her over the edge. Oh, also, he didn't say that he spoke to her about the relationship, too.
Yeah, he refused to admit that.
Shouldn't be grounds for divorce. You think so?
For that situation, yeah. I think she should file for divorce.
Oh, really?
Yeah, only because in this situation, you have a guy confiding in your best friend. First of all, your best friend is toxic. And clearly, he can't differentiate a hater versus a real friend, right? So and now we're going with the narrative that she wasn't cheating because she said she wasn't, and all of these different things, accusations that she was being called on. He doesn't trust you. And I feel like if you're going to trust the best friend and confide in the best friend over the actual person, and then also omit to telling the truth about what happened when it came time to, basically at therapy, come clean about everything that has happened, you decide not to do it. There's no...
But do you know the truth, though? Remember, this is all coming from her.
From one standpoint, yeah.
If a best friend tells you her ex-best friend or current best friend is cheating, usually they cheating. If you my best friend, Rico, and I tell, if I'm being a hater and I'm like, yo, he cheating, usually you cheating, bro. Why? That's a really bold lie.
Nah, you know what's funny?
You feel me? It could be some smoke here. I'm just saying, like, her point of view is going to be her point of view. But what if she was kind of cheating, stepping out? Maybe.
But then you have to ask yourself, what would be the best friend's motive in telling their partner that their best friend is cheating?
He could be a handsome dude. Maybe him being a fly dude and her wanting him made her want to help him out with some good news.
I mean, my thing is this. We had a conversation about this literally today. So you'll see this posted on my Instagram tomorrow. You can't be friends with people who want your life. And that's what it was. She was jealous of how this man and their relationship was, and she wanted the man. So at that point, sometimes you're friends with the worst of enemies, and you don't even know it until you have what they want, and you'll see them literally plot your entire life and try to destroy it just so they can take it from you. And that's what happened here.
That's real.
That best friend was never her best friend.
That was advocate, though.
Period.
What if that guy was a responsible, good dude, and her friend is seeing her friend? I respect this man, doing him dirty behind his back, and her conscience made her tell him. It's always two sides to every story. If you a good girl, right, and my boy doing you dirty, and let's say I'm like, damn, yo, I might really feel bad for you. That's possible. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but it's possible.
I have a question.
I'm not going to tell him, but it's possible to feel like, damn, bro, she a good girl.
I have a question. Is the friend and the husband, or were they like friends before they were married? Are they cousins? Are they siblings? Like
they met.
I don't think that context
through the wife,
was
right?
given.
Right? They met through the wife, right?
Yeah.
So
she said, my best friend told my husband I was cheating.
Right. So she needs to stay. She just stay in her goddamn lane because she knows who the husband is. Her friend has confided in her. Mm-hmm. She's told her that he has trust issues. She knows what's going on. She's a hating ass broad, and that is that's the one thing that popped out like from this whole story. Like she's
hater. She's a good Samaritan.
No, it doesn't matter. Like, stay in your lane. You don't come around here telling my business whether it's the truth or a lie to nobody.
If your girl's best friend, Rico, tell you your girl cheating, you're going to go home. You're going to press your girl heavy.
I am.
I think so.
But my thing is, she's wrong. So the best friend is wrong. My thing is, if my best friend told my girl that I was cheating, he already broke all rules.
Thank you.
So any best friend that's doing any of that, first of all, is weird to me. right? Because whether it's true or not, you were supposed to have some type of loyalty to me, right? And if I decided to confide in you about me cheating or bring you with me and showcase my lifestyle, that's something that I'm trusting you with. And I'm not saying that you can't be a good Samaritan, but that's not your real best friend. And I think the real thing that girl is feeling is like, not only did my best friend come to you and demonstrate what you believe to be the truth and or loyalty, but you believed her.
Right.
Right?
And why wouldn't he believe her though? It's her best friend.
Because
I mean, well, he did
Because
come
men are
to her,
stupid.
but he did come to her and said flat out, like, "Are you cheating on me?" And the wife said no. They went to therapy about it. So it's not even about if he believed her or not. Her coming to the husband with that information was just foul, period. And it was already given in the story that she did that simply because she wanted the husband. So there's no debate on whether what she did was right or wrong. It was
What they
wrong
going to therapy for?
Hold up, so the husband
because he had trust issues. That was also
That
stated
sound like
in
he
there.
needs to go to therapy.
yeah.
No, but maybe she was. But look, though, see, we're not getting all the facts. Maybe she was missing phone calls, coming home. Like, why would he ask her, "Are you cheating?"
Because he was given information from a best friend, so he needs to. So he wants
said
to
before
know.
that, you said, right, Rico, before her friend told her that he had an issue with her cheating.
No.
Correct?
It was
Yeah,
after.
It was after the best friend just came to him and told him. And then after the best friend was telling him that his wife was cheating on him, then he pressed his wife. So my thing is, if you didn't think your wife was cheating on you before, why would you think that she is now?
Yeah, but he already had trust issues. So he probably already.
So it was
thought
easy
something
for him.
Thank
That's-
you.
that's what I
See,
wanna know.
I think y'all focusing on the friend betrayal. Let's get past that. We already established she's a bad friend, but I'm
You
trying
said
to.
she a good Samaritan.
I feel as though I feel like we're focusing on the betrayal part, right? Giving that much thought. But let's give it thought like this. What if he had the issues because she was doing some shady shit and her friend confirmed it? Like, yo, you right, bro. She is cheating. I mean, sometimes a friend might save you a lifetime full of a bad marriage. Could have been true.
That wasn't his friend. That was her friend.
Yeah, but she was his friend in that moment.
She had ulterior motives.
Well,
she wanted that
Because she
girl-
kissed her. She advanced the kiss. That's how you
Did
know.
she do, or did he?
No,
She just
the
said
story
it.
says
that was him. That was him saying that because honestly,
Thank
Only
you,
kiss.
bruh. There's two
Honestly,
sides to this shit.
if you have a wife or a girlfriend, you see that play. You see that play automatically. You know that your girl's best friend is telling you some bullshit, and you're like, damn, I'm getting sick and tired of arguing or whatever. So you just going with it. So I think it was more his fault because he fell into that trap. He should have seen that play along. Like,
No, he wanted it.
That's
Yo, let's be
fair.
real.
That's
Let's
fair.
be real now. First of all, in this story, in my personal opinion, this is also why I said, yeah, you file for the divorce because he wanted to fuck your friend.
basically.
So he didn't confide in your friend because, oh, you're gonna tell me the truth. Nah, I'm gonna build with you. And once I'm starting to build with you, cause I'm about to fuck. Even if she did cheat on me, what better than to cheat with her best friend?
That's why I was
Exactly. That's
So-
why I'm saying this might work out for them.
They both wanted to fuck.
Is it really a bad ending
That's
for
just
this?
why I would have been getting a divorce.
I don't know.
So,
Like,
Kai, if your best friend tells your husband that you cheating, like
She
how
was
does that
never my
happen?
best friend. She was my enemy.
yeah.
She was not my best friend then. She
That
was my
is weird,
enemy.
yeah.
Because if my best friend really wanted better for me and my man's relationship, she would talk to me about it or try to talk to me about being a better husband, a better wife to my husband. But for her to go behind my back and talk to my husband is out of line.
Yeah.
They shouldn't have been having private conversations.
Ever.
Period.
Yeah.
That's why I asked if they were like friends first or, you
I said
know.
boundaries
What's
too.
nothing to do for me.
Like your man shouldn't
and
be cool with
even
your
but
best
even
friend.
through all of the
Right.
therapy, the husband kept it to himself that the best friend was the person that alluded to like the cheating allegations.
Yep.
He kept it to himself. So, and I think in the story there, I don't know if y'all remember Rome saying this, but
He
they
was
weren't
probably
ex
stuttering when he
best friends at the
understand.
time because she did not know that the information came from the best friend. When they ran into the best friend and the best friend started acting crazy, like, oh, y'all still together, blah, blah, blah. And the wife kind of put two and two together, like, why is she so mad that I'm with my
They
husband?
might have had more than the
She would have
kiss.
been on
Yeah.
site.
And that's how the
I
husband
think they had more than the kiss. She kept it PG. She didn't want to expose too much. See, this
That's
is a
more
moment
than
where I think
that's
that
more than
people
enough reason to
are
think
afraid
about
to be
divorce. I'm just
insecure.
saying.
It's like I think this is a moment where it's though like you know how like it's called insecure. If I tell Aaron like you my wife, no, stop being cool with Rico. That's my best friend. In our world, that's insecure. But now we're seeing it's cool sometimes to set boundaries and don't be that confident man or confident like, nah, he's cool. Be friends with my best friend. Nah, set boundaries. That is insecure. Setting
I
boundaries.
thought the boundary was marriage.
Nah,
there's
because
still there's rules of engagement.
But boundaries are necessary. It doesn't have anything to do
think
with
it's rules of
being
engagement.
confident. Like,
Well, sometimes
There-
they might say that that's insecure if I say don't be friends with my friends. Come on, you know.
no, you shouldn't be friends with like friends with. I think we
I
should
mean,
be
how
associates.
close is your relationship?
It doesn't
Should your
matter.
best friend have your man's number?
Yes.
But should they text them? It's different.
All right, then. Well, you see what happened, right?
Yeah.
See what I mean? See what I mean? So if I'm telling my girl,
there is
don't
a
give
difference.
Enrico on your number, what if she calls him for advice? Now we got things like doing too much.
Wait, y'all are not being
We should
realistic
not-
about
Your
this.
Your best
Y'all-
friend
no.
should not have your wife's number. My best friend should not have my wife's number.
Wow.
I'm not gonna lie. Having the number is like normalcy. Like, there's no reason you shouldn't have
Thank
the
you.
number. But if you guys are having private conversations, then
Thank
that's
you.
going.
Bro,
Or
follow
That's
even
crossing
DMs.
the-
Don't even
on
DMs.
IG, bro. That's
That's
all I need
crossing
is
the
that.
line. Because if anything, I'm always gonna be like, oh, I need some advice about this, and I know your husband does that, so I'm gonna shoot him a text. I'm gonna always do that to my friend.
Are you sneaky?
Yeah, I don't like that.
Sneakster.
How is that sneaky? I'm
Yeah, no,
telling.
My TV put up.
You gotta go through her to talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I call your man? You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Can I call
didn't
your
say
man?
call, I said
Guapo,
shoot a
for
text.
question that's going.
Don't shoot nothing.
We ain't shooting nothing. No what? You getting shot?
Well, you know what? I don't want to even walk on the fine line. So I can't.
Listen, you and my girl could be friends, but y'all shouldn't be advice friends. Be casual friends. What's up? But y'all shouldn't be having like, yo, Rico, what should I do with Guapo? Like, bro,
Now this should never be. I don't
shouldn't
think.
be no topic, bro.
I don't think there should be.
Guys.
I don't think there should. Well, all
You
right.
know what's crazy?
Evan, go ahead. Explode
No,
on
I
me.
know. I want Rico to finish what he's
I
saying.
think that so I take the word friend serious. So when I say friends, I mean somebody that you can speak to, somebody that you will speak to, right? I don't think that my wife should be close friends with any one of my best friends. Don't ever feel comfortable to just text them. Don't ever feel comfortable to just call them. Now, if it's something in regards to you, like let's say you haven't heard from me in 24 hours, that's something else. But don't ever feel the need or the comfortability that you can just text my friend to confide in him or do anything. And keep the DMs and replies to the stories at a bare minimum. Like, I don't want no building going on. This is my friend. My friend's supposed to have loyalty to me. And if me and you break up,
Yeah.
I don't want to see y'all friends outside of this either.
Yeah.
And that's the most weirdest part to me.
Yeah, a male friend shouldn't be hearting your girl's story. He shouldn't be hearting her pictures like when she's looking sexy or looking appropriate for the nightlife. Why are you saying nice pic, fly, putting fire emojis? But that's my girl. Yo, just look.
That's
Yeah.
y'all. I'm
I'm not gonna lie. I've been friends with Alan for 5-6
See,
years. I don't even know Yumi's number.
Erin might say, Guapo, that's too much. Trust your wife. Be secure. But we seen what happened.
No, just
But we
let
seen
me
what
let me
happens.
guys.
Wait, what do you mean you see what happened?
I've seen what happened. Like at first, right now, I agree with you. I probably wouldn't have agreed with you some years back, but I have seen it happen every single time.
Yes.
Anytime the best friend is get too close or cool with that significant other, they wind up fucking, and it happens in every scenario.
I believe
I've seen
it.
it happen. So all of that,
Y'all need some better friends.
Yeah,
I know, we
first
do.
and foremost, yeah, Amanda, I agree with you. Y'all need better friends.
Everybody.
No,
I've heard
it's
it from
actually-
a lot of
no, it's
people.
not.
I've
It's
heard it
not.
from a lot of people.
Maybe
Yes.
it's not. Like I don't.
I've seen it happen to so many. If it's a group of 10 people and something like that has happened, 9 times out of 10, they wind up being separated, and those 2 people wind up fucking.
Yep. It happens.
You know what? I'm just gonna let y'all go with this.
No.
I'm gonna let y'all go with this narrative because clearly y'all all agree.
Well,
and
we heard it.
I'm the only married
Well,
person here, y'all. This is
That
the
was my
one.
point, though.
This is the one thing that everybody is missing. If a person wants to fuck your best friend or your spouse or whatever,
Nothing's gonna stop.
they will do it. It does not matter if they got your phone number, your address, your email, your work, your nothing. It doesn't matter. It will happen if they make it happen. So you trying to set a boundary for somebody else is not going to be an impediment to 2 people who trying to do something.
Well,
This
right.
this is the thing. Like, I have my husband's friends' numbers. One, our families go on vacation. We go to family events, graduations. hell, they might get wasted and got to sleep in the bed at our house. Like, if they're out together, like, his wife wants to know, hey, I haven't talked to such and such. Is he with him? First of all, that's a safety thing. Another thing is that, like, again, you got to go back. If they want to do something, they going to do it. So you saying don't give them your phone number, your email, whatever, that's dumb. Like, think about if it's and I'm only saying this from experience. What if, like, there's a business opportunity, for such and such, my husband to give my friend's wife or whatever. Like, why shouldn't you? Why?
I guess what Aaron is saying is this.
What
Aaron is saying is
don't put me in your shit. I don't give a damn. Do not put me in an extra.
But I guess we're figuring out now how close are our friends for real.
What do you mean?
Yeah, but you got to be able to trust
You're going to really learn exactly.
Right, so that's what I'm saying. So if they going to do something, they going to do it. And you going to find out anyway. That's the point I'm saying. You setting a boundary for someone else is not going to impede them from whatever behavior that they want to engage in. That's the point that I'm making.
I disagree. So because, and again, I don't think that the cheating part happens as much, but it's the after the fact that it tends to happen. You know why? Because
after what fact?
After the relationship ends. So the friend, let's say my best friend is now becoming best friends with with my now ex, right? But before they were friends while I was with her. Now me and my girl have broke up, so now she's my ex. Now my best friend still has a friendship with this woman.
Why do you care?
And it's been building. So now it's not so much, and then what ends up happening is that ends up into a situation where they have sex. That is what she was saying. Before, she wasn't saying that it always is a thing of cheating. No, the boundaries are set throughout the relationship.
They're not together.
But once the relationship ends, it makes you question the intentions of your friend.
Aaron, if you could just like not give him a chance to actually get acquainted in the beginning, not have the number and not be too cool, it lessens. Yeah, but you don't have to help them. You feel me? Hey, look,
I agree.
Y'all right. Aaron's correct. If you want to fuck your girl's friend, you will find her on IG. You will shoot your shot. You will give her some emojis. You will try. That's natural, but I'm going to do what I can do. Like, yo, no phone numbers got to be exchanged.
But I think that's what turns in what he's calling chemistry. I don't call that shit chemistry. I call that shit fucking lust. Because if you got a girl, and if my girl is bad, I know you see my girl's bad. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I already know you think that.
Look.
The pause.
It was the pause.
It was the dramatic pause.
Pause.
Yeah.
Yes, you did. And you know you did.
I know you think my girl's bad. You understand?
Uh-huh.
But I think it's different for the woman because the woman actually wants to like break that up. You just want fuck. I know that off rip. Like, oh, his girl's bad. You know, if he wasn't with her, I'd fuck. Them, not y'all. I'm saying the woman, they're trying to like really just dismantle the shit. Like, we're not trying to dismantle.
Yeah, guy want to come and go.
That's it.
You're right.
That's my belief.
That's a good one right there. You got better money. You dress better. She want you to be like this nigga. Like, damn, Guapo got shit together. My man don't. She might naturally want to fuck with you. And she's human. She's allowed to be human. So how you gonna block? If I walk in the room and my dude's girl is on me, right? And she's looking at me, right? That's not her being human. I didn't try. She's a person. She's not married.
Stop that. You
as a friend, I gotta peep that and be like, yo, I gotta stay away from her a little bit. I gotta stop being too jokey. And I have met my friends that have girls that I come in, it's like that, and I purposely avoid them. I don't respond back.
Out of respect.
Out of respect, I don't respond to their story or they put, yo, you crazy. I don't put thank you. I go, I read it and go, let it go. Double tap it and let's go because I'm human. I might be like, yo, she's funny too, type of shit. Like, you know, so you got to know yourself too. And you're going to know who your real friends are when your girl is bad. When your girl's average, everybody going to be your friend, average ass nigga. But have some above average chick making good meals in the house. She's funny, looking good. Now I'm seeing Rico like, yeah, Rick, I'm watching Rico now because now I'm saying she's your type. And most men claim they're loyal because, yeah, nigga, she ain't your type. Yeah, like you a real freak and she ain't your type. She's a little, whatever, but how about she's your type?
Right.
Help yourself. And girls too. I never fuck my girlfriend's man. Is he your type though? Remember, no one's been tested really. You gotta have your type to really be tested.
Good point.
Yeah. You know?
Yeah, I agree.
Very good point.
That is a great
If you
point.
date
And I'm
nothing but-
trying to think about if
Think about it.
anybody.
Y'all girls might know guys, right? That y'all have best friends. Go, I would never fuck any of my friends' boyfriends. But why though?
And then find out
They are them fine. You got money and what you like.
Nope.
So don't judge nobody. You come into that predicament where
I'm not saying I would. I just feel like I've never been in that situation to ever
I feel
be
like
like, all right, well, I'm only saying that because they ugly or I'm not
I
attracted
did.
to them
I've been
or
in,
anything like that.
I seen my boy pull a girl, and I was like, "How did he pull this shit?"
Yep.
He's funnier than you.
I'm not hating on him, but I'm also like you said,
You're
I'm lusting like check her out.
It's lust.
But then if he's my boy, I check myself.
Word.
I get my good eye full and be like, that's enough, bro. I'm good.
But that's what I'm saying.
You know?
Between women and men, because I feel that women will build this whole relationship in their head, and we just trying to fuck just one time.
Yeah, God will fuck you and go stay with him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? God, like if I fuck my man's girl, like don't do the nigga. Not like he a good guy.
Don't want to be the
But
man.
a girl, like choose one.
No, I have allergies.
But a girl would say,
Sorry, guys.
like, she hate broke niggas. We just.
What?
Is that what it is?
Is that what it is?
Say that.
One of y'all niggas on this couch is broke. Somebody.
I don't think.
Is it wrong to take your like?
I don't. No.
Girl, I'm asking y'all. A girl y'all just met. Y'all ain't that cool. Y'all decent cool. The dude she brought around you is what you really want though. She don't really care for him too much. Y'all best friends. She's definitely dogging him behind his back. Do you ever be like, you know what? She don't deserve him. Is that be human?
No.
Nah.
That's not how I'm about to
They're all
pull a
gonna
nigga.
lie, but
No.
Never.
Nah.
First of all,
But would
that
you
is
give it thought,
only
though?
that is how you start a relationship with problems. How you gonna pull a nigga like that?
They're not married, yo. They're just dating. They're just
Who
fucking.
cares? That's drama.
Still
No,
wrong. Like,
no.
I honestly don't think that a lot of women know how to be women's friends anyways.
Ooh.
They have issues being friends with each other going on vacation. They have issues they have issues with each other's significant others that did nothing, and they build up this whole thing based on what they were told about that man, and then they hate this man although they best friends still love the man.
Yep.
And then they try to tarnish that relationship. I think women's friends will destroy a relationship if she doesn't like it or if she wants it.
That's true.
look
That's
at Rico
true.
telling us
That's
women
true.
how
No,
our
women-
friendships
yo,
are
listen,
with
if-
women.
If you
My
dating a
bad. I
girl-
might be wrong. Y'all can correct me.
If you dating a girl, her friends don't like you, y'all doomed.
Oh, it's
Because
over.
because
She said it's over.
you could be. Listen, I'm telling you, I've been that.
Not
your friends
true.
always feel me,
It's
and
over.
if
You
you,
love that man. You love that man.
yeah, but you'll always have a
You gonna-
negativity.
So and that's another thing.
I got-
A woman be choosing her man over her friendship.
Hell no.
No. Nah.
No,
Not a woman.
hold
You
on.
don't do that though.
I got into a little tiff with an old friend of
It
mine
is.
over her nigga.
Allie trying to
And
make
I'm-
me drink, y'all.
You did what again?
They
You got into a little tiff.
a little tiff with my old best friend.
I see you.
Because first of all, she was in love with this nigga, and yes, she did choose her nigga over her friends.
As she should. Y'all can't do nothing for her.
No.
Women.
I ain't paying no goddamn bills.
No.
No, but it was like this nigga was dogging her, and it was just like, okay, there was things that happened between them once, twice, 3 times. She always went back. It was like, all right, this was their cycle. But there was this one time, it happened in a big way. She called me. I ran over there. She kicked him out the house, whatever. Right? So I'm like, all right, she's done this time. Like, he can't come back. So this time, because she felt it on her chest, she was just like, nah, I can't tell my friends I went back after this.
Yep.
She had him text us
What?
on some paragraph shit. Like,
As he should.
and I would
I respect
literally,
that.
I remember looking at my
respect that.
phone like,
I want to hear what he text y'all.
bro, I don't even remember, but it was some,
Whatever
it was
works,
some
works. Get
dumb
your
shit.
girl back,
Like,
nigga.
you know, I'll never do this to her again. We worked it out, blah, blah,
no.
blah. Like,
Had to though. He
Copping,
He
please.
had to give an
He
apology.
know y'all
Wait. Let her finish. Let her finish.
I don't remember. Of course, this was years ago. So I really don't remember, but it was somewhat of a like, we good, we're moving forward. So I hope y'all can be good with me type shit. And I was just
He
like,
put hands
Are
on
they
her.
still together?
He smacked it there.
I mean, we're not friends, but I don't think so. I don't
So you
think
stopped being her friend after that?
No.
mean,
That was
he
just a
loved-
little tiff
I mean,
we
he
had
loved
got
her.
into.
He had respect for y'all. He wanted to
Yeah,
have y'all
I
in his
understand what
corner.
you're
So I understand that. I'm not doing that. But I understand that shit though. Like I get it. Like
Real talk, I'd be like, man, if you don't get off my goddamn phone.
No, I didn't answer him because I was like, "What do you say to this?" I don't know. Like,
y'all know black men. Like we need y'all to give us some more support.
Guys, that's her problem. That's her problem. Don't text me. Like, if you want to be in an on, off again, whatever with this idiot, do you, my friend.
It's a reason why you're the only married one on this couch. You know why?
Why?
It's fucking hard, Aaron. It's hard, Aaron. What you did, you speak from a place of like, yo, I'm married, so, but it took a lot of work to get there. We still working.
But this is the thing, like, you can't control other people. And I think once, like, we understand and accept that, it changes how you look at stuff. And it changes how you move. Because at the end of our parents told us this stuff growing up. You can't make somebody do nothing. You can't change somebody into something else. You can't control.
I believe it.
You make people come.
The government controlling all of us. I can control one, and they can control
But even at
350
your job,
million.
You clock in so you can be on time, but you're gonna still be like.
I don't be on time.
Yeah, but they have the clock there for you to get on time and rush to get it. So there's still ways to try to make people and try to control them. You can, but Aaron, don't have that mindset like whatever, just be free.
Yeah, you gotta put the
But that's not what I. But that's
right?
not. That's
Some
not what I'm
guidelines
saying.
gotta be put in.
like
Right?
the bumpers in bowling.
Person to be that person.
Thank you.
That's it. You got to let that person be that person, and that's
They
that
gonna show
person's
you who they are.
That's it. Time and time again. If that person want to be with you, they're gonna be with you. A relationship is a commitment to you, and she's making a commitment to him.
Thank you.
That's what it is. It's not. It's like it's that little box of trust. And if you worried about what I can do, and I'm worried about what you can do, y'all shouldn't be together.
I don't agree with that.
That's a perfect. Yeah, me that
Because
that's perfect.
realistically,
So what are you striving for?
the thing is this.
You're striving for at least
You control somebody
not
else.
control somebody, but at least put some barricades, something.
we gotta understand this too.
Too easy. That's too hard to do.
We also gotta take into consideration people can destroy themselves, right? That's unnecessary, man.
I saw your face.
All I heard is I thought you had ice for a second.
It's real classy. I'm like,
Sound like a little ass fucking
Classy ass
like a
lemonade.
little mouse. I'm like, what the fuck is that? But what I was gonna say is people can destroy themselves, and oftentimes we do a very good job at that. That's why we have different things in place to help keep us from going
Thank
off
you.
the deep end. And sometimes, if you care about your partner, you got to put some bumpers on there, like
to.
bowling, just because, like, yo, you might be going left and right, but I'm gonna make sure you don't go into the gutter. And that's what it takes. Sometimes it might be wrong because you might have did all that for them just to be somebody who's gonna get in their own way, anyways. But sometimes you help that person pass through that little situation, that little season where they acting all crazy, and then they get their mind right. And I think it's important for us to have those guidelines and boundaries in place when we're in a relationship as well.
Everybody don't drive the speed limit, but you still see the damn limit on the highway. Look, 65 is what we say you should go, but it's still your choice. But we still have things in place to make you or encourage if you driving the speed limit.
And speed if
can't
you
just say
want to.
whatever, man. Let them drive what they want to drive. They'll be who they are. No, speed limit. We got traffic lights. We got radar. So even the government and the world, we understand that we can't control you, but there's still red lights. Now, run it, if I choose to, but, it's there to deter me from running the light.
But you said it's a very important word: choice.
Thank you.
Fear.
But you need
fear.
No.
Choice.
What y'all are trying to do is control.
No,
somebody.
a red light is a deterrent
No,
to deter me from running it.
Run red lights.
Some do.
People make
Few.
that choice to run.
But how many people run red lights out of 10? One, maybe. You know why? The other 9, that deter system, it worked.
And
so having a girl
you
give
want to find anything that's 100%. You got to get that in your mind.
no,
So we
you
going
are
with the 90. You
are
going with
right.
the 10.
Yeah, 90 with 10.
Yeah,
You
but
feel me?
The 90 you trying to do is control.
No.
aren't accurate
Dress up and
stats.
say, "Oh, she was
Aren't
doing this,
accurate.
and I had to correct her." But when you done correcting her, she's gonna be like, "Damn, that motherfucker was putting too much fucking pressure on me, and I wanted to do what I wanted to do because I was gonna learn my way." And she was still respecting you.
She's a hoe. That
Yeah.
girl.
No.
That girl's
That's a hoe.
That girl's a hoe.
But learn your way if you want to.
I ain't say nothing about fucking.
But the good thing, but you
Me neither,
got
but she's still a hoe.
you got to understand that every choice has
Mine's a hoe.
consequence, right? And you're
Exactly.
trying to remove consequence from choice, and you can't do that. If you run this red light, guess what the consequences are? You could get into a car accident,
Exactly.
You could die, or you might just get a ticket. And if you don't got money, you get a warrant.
Or
right?
how about
right?
how about
Or you
raising
lose your
children?
license. You cannot take away the consequences for certain actions.
He's
And when
supporting what he's saying.
no, I'm not.
No, he's not.
No, I'm not.
No, he's not.
When I'm
It
saying,
is. You are
Raising a child,
That's
right?
your choice. You
What
can't
if-
control that?
Yo,
what you
if-
mean the consequence?
If a girl's gonna run a red light, she's making a choice to run a red light. She don't need to come home to you to be like, you ran that red light. She knew she ran the red light.
No.
She made a choice.
Bad
And
example.
What you're trying to say is, oh, I told you not to run that red light.
So-
she made a choice.
No. What I'm trying to say is you can run the red light if you want to. I'm not taking the choice away from you,
Okay.
but understand the consequences that come when you run this red light.
It gives
and
you
when
a second thought.
and when you give them that
She's
consequence,
an adult.
no, adults need consequences too. The law doesn't just stop applying when you're 18.
What if the world raised their kids your way, right? You know what? Now watch this. Now imagine this. Now watch how his thinking, right? How I take it and give it to a child.
Go ahead,
Hey, TL, yeah, my son, so I don't check his homework. You know why? Because listen, he gonna be what he gonna be. You understand? The world gonna be what he gonna be. I ain't gonna check his homework. I don't care if he smoke weed or not. You know why? Because he gonna be what he gonna be, and the world can't stop it. No, bruh. Bedtime, curfew are determined. Everybody needs a determinant, like cheating for a man who's married, divorce, alimony, half your savings and your money are things put in place to make a man go, so I cheat on my wife. Is it really worth it? Things can make it. Like, remember, if I'm a married man, right, worth $100 million, right, with no prenup to my wife, guess what? When I see a bad young lady at the club tempting me, my determinant is like, if I get caught cheating, you understand, I lose my
50
house,
million.
I lose my home,
Okay.
I lose assets. So let's really meet halfway. Human beings need laws and determinant to be successful.
Not by their partner.
So why is the Bible here then? So why is the Bible here then? Because God can say, no, what, fuck it, man. Whatever y'all want to do, be y'all, man. Just be-
Guys, y'all are making like comparisons of things that are not to be
Children and-
compared.
and red lights. Talk about your girlfriend and you. If you can't keep your dick in your pants, that's your fucking issue.
My girl
you
give-
can't control that.
My girl being a FaceTime random phone girl that always want to FaceTime me all the time and calls me
Why?
will deter me. Like, yo, I can't go over there.
Why?
She
Why
gonna
does she
call me
do
later
that?
on? Because she wants to know where I'm at, and her way of deterring me is giving me a random FaceTime call,
Peel the
which
onion.
might work for me.
Why? You fucked up before?
No, maybe I have a funny idea. Maybe I'm just a, shut up, man.
See?
There you go.
See?
So do you feel like it's better to trust your loved one and let love determine your outcome? Or do you think that fear should be instilled in your love to help control things that might happen?
I'm not actually sure how many times I've said this on this show or how many different ways I've said this, how many iterations of the same thing that I've said ad nauseum. But I do not seek to control anybody. The only thing I expect my spouse, my mama, my daddy, my brothers, the only thing I expect them to do is be them. And if being them means lying to me, disrespecting me, stealing from me, doing X, Y, and Z, all the manner of bullshit, then that's them. And then from that, I learn how to deal with them. I learn whether they need to be cut the fuck off. I learn whether they should be a part of my life. I learn whether I need to even have a relationship with them. That's why I keep, and y'all are saying like this is just a do what you want to do. It's not that. It's just that I've learned because I've seen my elders, people around me who have tried to have control over people and it still doesn't work. What works is having a partner or a parent or a sibling or a friend or whatever who respects you, who values you, who values your feelings, who values your mental and physical health, that because of that, they're not going to do certain things. And I understand you may equate that to maybe a fear, the consequence. And I can see why you would say that, but I don't think it's a control thing. It's literally like, I care about if I fuck over you, so I'm not. I care about losing half my shit, so I'm not. The consequence, I understand the consequences on the other side, but you can't control nobody. The only thing you can,
You can't control.
you can't.
But you
Like,
can also help.
there's just,
Yeah.
and that's fine.
You gotta help.
If
You
they
gotta help.
If they have expressed that they need help,
I can't make my son not smoke weed or
Leave it to adults. Fuck
yeah.
no,
Say to your girlfriend.
because all right, Lola, I can't. All right,
Say that.
I cannot make a woman not cheat
He
on
didn't
me.
mean to say that,
I
y'all.
can still, hold it down, support her sexually, mentally, financially. I can do all of that, and she can still cheat.
Yep.
But after she gets off work, I'm gonna give her a call. All right, I'm gonna give her a call, give her a face. Hello, where are you? How are you? I want to check in. I'm still gonna check. I'm gonna check in and still. I'm gonna check in and still. Not to be, insecure, but I'm still gonna let. Yeah, I'm around.
Listen,
What's up?
As a man,
I'm home.
caring
Just to
isn't
give
insecure.
her something. Yeah, he's home. Just small things can help you.
Yes.
You have to make it hard to cheat.
Caring and being an adult in a relationship. The fact that you are communicating with her because you are concerned about her whereabouts.
No, he want to really know what's going on.
I want to know what's going on.
What I'm saying,
He want to make sure she
if you
ain't doing
switch that and just get into a mature mindset of listen,
So I'm mature.
I'm not saying you're immature. I'm
For
saying
calling her saying hello, how are you? I'm not
saying-
mature.
I think there's this misconception that if you show care as a man, it's fucking sassy
Okay.
or you insecure. Why don't you just say, listen, I love my fucking girl. I kiss my girl in public. I like me personally. I love public affection with my
Pause.
girl.
Pause with it.
Pause. Not with you, nigga. I'm talking.
No. I mean, pause. Like pause with it. Like you got pause. Look cool. Like you always do. You feel me?
I fuck with public affection because I mean, like, yo, dudes are looking at you. Chicks are looking at me. The fact that like I'm on you and you on me, I fuck with that. So all that, oh, I'm scared to go out with my girl and touch her and her be on me. That's just fucking whack.
So is a guy insecure if he calls his girl a few times a day?
Do you care about your girl?
I'm asking you a question though.
No. You could call your girl 1,000 times.
So what me and him are saying,
that shit.
is true then. Us calling our girls
No, you're trying to control her.
Says you
You're
though.
trying to check on her. Hey.
Yeah, that's
bad,
what
though? Is
we're,
that
that's what
bad?
we're doing.
Why are you checking on
I love her.
Yes, that's what we're.
I love my.
All right, so first of
I
all,
love her so much.
First of all, let me tell you something.
With the wrong intent.
Let me tell you something.
I love her.
I believe
You trying to make sure no dicks are in.
my opinion.
Dicks on her,
That's
around
what we were
her,
talking about.
next to her, on her, anything, nigga.
But the thing is, so here's the thing. I believe love needs to be backed by fear.
Thank you.
You need to fear.
Okay, Stalin.
You need to
Right? Mussolini ass nigga.
We could. Yo, listen. Love needs to be backed by fear. This is how life has been successful for every civilization, right? So we're not gonna sit here and say kids. It's even adults need to fear something. If you fear nothing, if a man does not fear losing his girl, he's going to dog her.
Exactly.
If a man does not fear that he can't get that same girl, he's going to treat her like shit. If a man fears losing that girl, losing that family, and whatever the case may be, he's going to act right. And what she's going to do is not enable it by giving him excess freedom. People don't know what to do with freedom. We're not going to sit here and act like we do. I give you freedom to do whatever you want. You're going to jump off the deep end. You need to be checked.
Don't be with an idiot.
You need to be regulated. And that's just what people are.
I feel like that
Don't be with an
I
idiot.
feel like that makes for a toxic relationship.
No, it doesn't.
I'm not gonna
See,
lie.
Talk about it.
It depends.
Just
though.
because I feel like if you are basing your whole relationship on fear, it changes the intentions. Like you're not doing things because you want to or because you love the person.
Mm.
You're doing that out of fear, and it changes everything. Like I'm trying to figure out like the best way to say it.
There's no way that he was.
It
right.
changes the dynamic.
It does change the dynamic because it's like, are you doing this because this person does so much for you so you don't want to lose them?
Mhm.
Or do you actually love this person?
Is that wrong though?
So when we talk
You work a
about
job because you want to pay your bills and you know that if you don't go to work, you're going to be homeless.
But do you love working there?
The
fear of being homeless, keep your ass at work.
I know it's a keep on one topic though, but fear is the driving force behind all success. Fear is behind everything. Why you go to work every day? Why you eat healthy? Why you don't do certain drugs? Fear really runs the world. It runs on fear.
What is love?
America itself. If you fuck with
Kills you,
America, we get you. The fear of us going to get you keep us safe. Fear is a global weapon to protect you. So
Word.
if my girl goes, yeah, if I'm home a little too late, you're gonna want to argue. You might spaz out or whatever. That might get her home early,
I be
and
like,
that's a good.
spaz out, nigga.
And that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, being home early, and us not doing nothing wrong is a good thing.
No.
See, you want
they both Sagittariuses. That's why.
Oh, no.
No,
Scorpio.
they call Sagittarius. Y'all just terrorize the world with y'all. All right, so I have a question, right? I have a question. So we'll go from a personal perspective, and feel free if you want to be opinionated about a general perspective as well. Do you think, or have you operated in not partaking in any infidelity based on fear or based on love for that partner that you once had? We'll start with Amanda.
It was definitely love. I feel like in any
Bullshit.
relationship that I was in, I feel like anybody has the opportunity to cheat. You meet new people, you are attracted to other people. I think it's a lie to say that you're never attracted to anyone else if you're in a relationship.
Get to the answer, Amanda.
But I said it's love because I have so much love for the person that I'm with. I don't want to look at anybody else. I don't want to cheat on them.
Oh, that's
You don't want
I
to.
agree with her
I'm looking
with that.
But you're
With me, I could. When it comes to fear is something that can always be tested. You can say, I don't give a fuck what's going to happen. But when you love somebody and you don't want to hurt that person and that's the person you want to be with, you're not going to take that risk because you really love that person. But you're not doing it based off of fear because when it comes to fear, you'll take risks. I like fear.
you're just
Okay, so we got one.
like fear? Okay. Got a feisty one over here.
Go ahead, Aaron.
I'm not a
To be
daredevil.
honest, I don't. Should I have my hat like that? How does it look better? Like this way?
Yeah, look, pull it back.
Like this? Or
You move,
Or
you move
like
in a millimeter. It's the same.
Yeah,
I
back.
look country?
Yeah.
country.
Texas.
She's from Texas.
Yeah.
I'm from Houston. Big difference.
Throw it up like
I
that.
knew that was coming. I knew you were going to say that.
Can you?
Well, speaking from your personal perspective, what has prevented you from partaking in any infidelity in any of your relationships? Was it fear of something or just the amount of love you had for that person?
I don't know. It's just like whatever I feel. It's just whatever choice I make.
I mean, she's doing it if she wants to, basically.
Yeah, it's like if I really want to do it, I'm gonna do it.
Free
But
choice.
he's asking what made you not do
See?
it?
This is from a
Yeah.
woman.
No.
What made you not do it?
It
What made you not cheat?
Was it the
what-
love
what-
or the
what
fear?
made me not just?
Yeah.
What made me not cheat was because clearly I ain't want to do it. Because
What made you not want to do it? Is
I'm
because
tell-
you feared the person?
no,
She didn't
it's
possess the
neither.
feeling,
It's
the
neither.
desire. The desire wasn't there.
Guys, it's neither. Meaning, if it's something I want to do, I'm going to make a choice, and I'm gonna do it or I'm not. It's not because I'm scared of something.
Mm.
Because if I already got the thought in my mind, like I'm probably gonna do it. If I go out and see somebody, I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna lose my house if I go do such and such. No, I'm gonna make my decision and deal with how the chips may fall.
You're fearless.
It's not that I'm fearless. It's just everything is just a personal. It's just a choice.
Free
Like I
will.
don't.
It's called free will.
It's called fearless.
Go fearless. And I'm scared to have a woman like that. Like, I want her to be like, damn, like a little fearful of losing me.
So I don't give a fuck if I lose this
Yeah.
house.
I don't want a woman to look. It might sound whatever, like chauvinist, whatever, but hearing her say this, right, as a man, if I go outside, if I want to cheat, I'm going to cheat. It's fucking scary, bro. Like I think that a woman that has a little bit of fear of her man, maybe he a little crazy. Maybe he going. I'm
Yeah.
just being honest. Maybe he a little
Right.
crazy. Maybe he gonna give her an earful when she gets home. Maybe they have stuff in their names together, things she doesn't want to lose. I will hope that a little bit of that sprinkles in when she sees Rico. Like, be scared.
I want to reverse
I'll probably help her keep it.
I want to reverse it. What about the ones who do cheat? Does that mean that they didn't love the person?
No,
They didn't fear.
they didn't fear
But
me.
I don't.
Yo, cause like to be honest, like think about like, all right, Guapo's outside, right? I'm outside, or I've been outside. I'm not outside no more, right? But
Oh, you say it.
but
Last weekend.
now,
you
yeah,
outside.
now I'm fear.
Now
Now,
what you say?
see, look, now I fear.
Thank you.
Now I fear. You feel me?
Help him
So look,
fix that girl.
For real.
I want that in
yo,
your
listen, Alan sits here, Yumi and Marie tells me so much and always in my ear giving me props on being the way I am now. But it took fear of losing my household and my well, not my household, but my family and that whole just energy that I possess having them to make me say, all right, I need to relax. It wasn't the love for like my girl. Like I love my girl to death, but death isn't scary to me. So now, but guess what?
Does outside.
But guess what?
tempt
No.
You like that?
Huh?
But does outside tempt you like that?
Well, the thing is this: not
31 years
not
old.
everybody has.
I don't know.
not everybody's in a
He's
position.
31 years
Yeah,
old.
not-
Of course he needs fear to be a good man.
Not everybody. Yeah, not everybody. And the thing is this:
I fuck with you on that.
any man,
Okay.
any man that possesses the ability to do whatever he wants needs to fear something.
Yes.
And if not, he will lose it all. And it takes for a man to lose it all sometimes for him to fear going back to when he lost it all. So that's why he corrects his actions.
Yeah, I need
Now,
my
those who
man
agree with
to
him right
lose
now
me.
have to understand, don't agree with him and then change it when it don't fit your criteria for your
No,
point.
what do you mean?
That was he just said that the fear of losing his family,
Yeah.
and his girl, and his children made him change as a man. So we just seen fear help somebody in a positive way.
So how about could you possibly imagine how your relationship would flourish if all that fear was just straight love?
It would be stupid and it'd be stupid. You know why? Because here's the thing. First of all, I believe you could love more than one person. And
Facts.
and if you can love more than one person, then me loving my girl and then falling in love with another girl could be somewhat
Fall in
equal.
love with another girl though.
What are you talking about? I just told you.
31 for
You
God's
can fall in
sakes.
love- we talk just
Everybody could fall
different
in love
ends
with
of the
one
spectrum.
person.
Because if
I
you, when you
understand
love
that.
somebody, if you with a girl,
I said, yeah,
or when you with the right partner, cheating don't really even cross your mind.
You are in rare breed.
You are great.
What
Your
What's
voice
going on with him?
Don't talk too much.
is a great man.
Let me talk to you.
Hey, pass me them chips.
You be talking a lot.
I'm lying?
Rome,
he's a good
yes,
man.
you're lying.
He's a good
100%.
man. Bro. Hey, bro, look.
100%.
So, Ron, you feel as though like,
Rome's a fucking liar though. Why
you feel as, Ron, be honest.
Rome goes on
Ron,
Instagram
you
and
feel-
less bitches.
Ron, Ron, I seen your whole IG. You a genuine dude, bro.
Right.
From Elizabeth, you a good guy. But Ron, you just said right. If Rico didn't have fear of losing his family, and he replaced that fear with love,
Yeah.
that lust wouldn't even have been a
No,
part
I
of his
didn't say
thought
that.
process.
I said if he replaced that fear with love, his relationship would flourish more. That's what I said. And I'm saying, sure, you could fear, but how long are you going to fear for? When are you going to switch over to love? Are you going to fear forever?
21 years.
Okay.
However long it takes for everybody to be in their own, the kids'
Fully
wives.
invest if you fear. How do you fully invest in somebody?
Let me ask you a
who are
question.
afraid?
Do
You
you
cheat on my girl.
Do you-
I don't fear her, bro. I don't fear her. Curse me the fuck out. Losing a good woman. If I don't fear that phone call, not just that
That's
drama that comes with
Yeah, I don't want
that
it.
drama that I'm gonna get. Like, no, I'm going home. I can't.
But my thing is, Rome, let me ask you a question.
You want my honest answer?
Wait, yeah, I'm gonna ask you a question.
So y'all know y'all.
You have a job, right?
I have a great job.
How much would you flourish if you decide to leave your job and do exactly what it is that you love?
I could do both.
Okay, that's my point. So again, love needs to be backed by fear. It's both. You need both ends. Love keeps me in a relationship.
Okay.
Fear keeps me acting right in my relationship. Yeah.
What about your discipline?
Thank you.
Discipline.
Part of fear.
What do you? Yeah, discipline is a
Part of
part of fear.
Fear entices
No.
discipline.
No, see, that's what you believe. You have to
What?
understand. If you're disciplined, then you know how to avoid situations that get you out of discipline, right?
Perfect.
And you create you create an environment where discipline flourishes. That's when you get older and you're more mature. That's the difference. What you're fearing now about, oh, I don't want to fuck up because I could lose my house, my family. What about if you do everything right and she still leaves your fucking ass? Then what?
Well, then she can leave, but
didn't fear
that's,
losing his
that's
ass.
not me.
She
Yeah,
didn't fear losing his ass.
She didn't
had no
fear.
fear of losing him. She ain't meant for him.
My thing is this:
We still won. We still won.
you're worried about loss,
Oh, you're worried about.
but no, you're worried.
nothing.
You're worried about loss.
I'm not worried about.
Yes,
loss.
you are, because what you just described is a man doing everything right and still losing. That's what your fear is.
You're basing your fucking love out of fear and why you stay. That's the issue. If you loved, it would be love. And when you
both.
lose after
Hold on.
love, it wasn't your fault.
There's different levels of love.
First of
though.
all, wait, Guapo, hold on. That's not the truth. You're missing the point.
All right.
The point is this: it's not basing your fear out of love, right? Your love is what got you there. Your fear of not having it is what's going to keep you there.
Discipline's
No. Discipline comes with
from
fear.
fear.
I go to the
Fear
gym.
entices
Hold on, time
discipline.
out. I go to the gym. You go to the gym. I've been to the gym for 13 years straight. I haven't missed longer than 7 days. You know why? I fear being fat. But guess what? I created discipline that is also backed by the fear. You can sit here and think that there's no fear attached to whatever it is that you do, but you go to work, you work at a job, and honestly, if I gave you the choice and I said, here's $100 million, you don't have to work at the job that you wake up to every single day, you wouldn't do it. But you fear something. You don't want the outcome of something. So that means you have to act right. And fear is implemented in every way in life, bro. From work to your relationships, to your kids. You know how many people want to give up on their kids, but they fear being a bad parent?
Your rent, your car note, your insurance.
So now,
You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel like,
love
Or maybe because they just love their kids.
job and someone offered you $100 million. What if you love that fucking job?
I'm not going to do that.
I will fear losing $100 million.
You too blind to see.
No, it's not about that, because the thing is this. We could understand.
So y'all can't agree that you need both.
That's what
Yes,
I've
we
been
need
saying
both.
from the beginning.
And you need love.
Without fear, this world will crumble.
100% of either is not good. 100% of either. You need both of it. You need fear.
A healthy amount of fear.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be forced
Yes.
upon him to go
Not
home.
that you're scared of the person, but you are scared to lose that person because you do love that person.
I get your point. though.
Or
You
hurt
think-
that person.
Your point is that if he loved this girl, he shouldn't go home because he fear losing her. It should be because I love her. I want to go home one time. I don't want to cheat. But he's mixing that love with a little bit of fear, which keeps him on the right path. It helps him in his situation.
Okay, but
My thing is this.
is there
Men
insecurity
need a
in his
little
fear? I'm sorry, I'll ask you. Is there insecurity in your fear? Because you're worried about losing her. You're worried.
If I love a girl,
act right. Why don't you just fucking act right?
yeah, if
Because you got
that's a good question.
so, but Guapo, here, wait, Guapo.
What's
if you
the
meet
answer?
if you meet the right if I meet the right woman that I know I can't
There's
replace,
no fucking right woman.
it is.
If
It
you're the
is.
right man, then you attract the right woman. How about you do that?
So
Man, that's-
my
I'm tired of y'all.
my
He's been
thing
tired
my
of
thing
y'all.
is this. When it comes to people, especially men, right? And again, I don't think this rule applies for 95% of men, but there's only a 5% of people that don't have rules. And those 5% of people that don't have rules have the ability to do whatever the fuck they want. And that includes hurting other people's fairy tale fictional perceptions of life. I could love a man to death. A man could think that being monogamous is the only way. But in my actual belief, maybe I believe that I'm poly. So what am I doing? I'm mixing fear with my love to find a way to fit in her world. And that's what most men are doing. And I could love her, but she can't love me, right? She don't love me, or the person that I love is not loving me to embrace me in full. They're not willing to accept that pain.
You're not
But
telling her.
Yeah,
what are you
that was my-
talking about?
No.
Some people have a non-negotiable, and that's just what it is.
That's not your girl.
Thank you.
She's not for you. And what you need to
What do you mean? What
You need to learn.
You-
How about
no,
this?
no,
You
no,
need
no.
to learn honesty and be honest with that
Thank
woman.
you.
What are we talking about?
And say, hey, listen, I like fucking other bitches, and I want to fuck you too. So if you're not down with that, this ain't gonna work. And I guarantee you,
I am not.
First of all, but my thing,
Rico is coming.
but he doesn't understand the point.
Rico doesn't wants to be with her.
Honest. Why?
What are we talking about? Lying? Hold on, wait. Why are we getting to this lying part, Rome? I want you to get this through your head. A man could be honest with a woman, and a woman could be honest with a man. But that does not mean that their rules that they made up at that point actually are intertwined and aligned with each other.
That's on
That's not your
them.
person.
No, but the thing is, it can be your person.
They
May-
deserve whatever they give.
You're
not-
not circle into a square.
No,
If you
no,
want
no.
bitches, and she does not want you to. That's not your person. You need to find somebody that wants to do that with you.
Maybe,
That's point blank. Period.
Rome, maybe,
We can't
no,
change?
Rome, you not listening. Thank you. Rome is not
What
listening.
if he had five? No. But wrong. No, wrong.
Guys,
Wrong.
yo,
Rome,
What if Rico?
you're not listening, bro.
What if Rico try poly?
Break. Do we need a
Guys,
What if
break?
Rico?
Guys,
Yeah, what if Rico?
Should we take 5?
No.
No, you're getting
What
loud.
if Rico tried poly a few times? He didn't like it.
Relax,
He trying something new. But he used to having two girls in the house at the same time. But he's trying something new. So
Now
fear
he's
can help
still-
him try something new and stay in line. Fear helps him come home.
What happens when he get that urge? He can't control that shit.
Fear. My
Discipline.
daughter.
That's what
My
fear
daughter.
is.
My daughter, my family will keep him straight.
So you
That
so
he
you
uses-
put obstacles in your way in order to live your authentic life.
actually, you made a great point. That you said men are generally, would you say 65-70% of men are controlled by fear?
It's an Allen stat, but yeah.
No, I don't. I thought you got that from TikTok or something.
No, he said guesstimate.
No, it's guess.
Oh,
of his
well,
personal
okay.
opinion.
So Alan and Guapo believe that you said 65 to 70% of men are controlled by fear.
Or live
Okay,
in fear.
I didn't ask for all the extra. So yes, that we agree on that, right? So I think if that is something that works for men,
Not all.
no.
Stop it, Chris.
No, the
Let her go.
65,
Stop it, Chris. Let her
65,
finish.
70%. If it works for them, I say go for it. If that is what keeps you in line in your life and keeps calamity from happening, I say go for it, do it. But let's not forget the 35, 40% or
All
whatever.
driven by love and their free spirit.
Not even love, but they are driven by something else that is not fear. And
I
I
can't
just
imagine that.
I think if you're watching this right now, whatever it takes for you to be a good man,
there you go.
to be a good husband, be responsible, to keep your family together. If it's fear, if it's religion, if it's counseling, whatever it is, don't feel like it's not natural if you're adding other things other than love to keep it together.
That's
I think that's unfair to tell somebody that fear losing their child or their home or their girl. Man, it ain't authentic if you fearing losing it. It should be because you love her from your heart. That's come from a perfect place, and no one is perfect. Now, what Chris says is, I would love to have a woman that I love so much that I just go off love. That should be all of our. I mean,
Rome.
I was like,
We don't even know who this nigga is. That's
Yeah, I
why.
feel like-
Clearly, this is Chris from here on out.
yeah, Chris today, motherfucker. Your ass is fucking Chris. Everybody hates Chris. I feel like we should all strive to be in love. I think that's the highest level of love. When you love somebody just off straight love only, and that guides you. But we're all not there yet.
Mhm.
Some of us are at this point, and we lust to get at that point where I love Erin so much, I never cheat. Why? I just love her. Fuck fear, fuck divorce. I just love her. That's the highest level of love.
And
That's really pure love. That's pure love right there.
That's what I'm saying.
But I'll give you a point though. Losing Erin is what?
Fear.
Pain, right? I fear what? Pain. So it's still gonna be involved.
because I'm a
Even if I love, even if I take your advice, right, and go, Erin, I love you because I just love you. I'm home. I don't cheat because I love you. The fear of losing you, that love, is painful for me. So fear is still there naturally. It's still there.
So the fear of the pain.
But even his way, loving you naturally is why I come home, why I'm a good man, why I don't cheat. It's just naturally love. But why though? I love you so much though because I want to lose you, which is what? Painful. I fear that.
You fear the pain.
Yeah.
So fear is still there.
No, I know. I'm
So
not saying
fear
you're
will
wrong.
always still be there. No matter how much you try to hide it, fear is still gonna be there. You can't hide it. It's there.
And you know what else?
Right or wrong. What I mean is, Rome says
Yeah,
if you
technically,
love
he
your
feels the
woman or
opposite.
love your partner so much, that should be the only thing guiding you on being a good man or being faithful.
And yourself.
Okay? And yourself. Now, if I love somebody that much, I must what? Fear losing them.
I would hope so.
So fear will be there naturally regardless on who right or wrong.
And the thing is,
Makes sense.
I think the only
wrong,
It makes
so
It's still there.
if we go back to that,
I'll take it. No, you got that.
we go back to the.
Percentage of fear. What I'm saying is, at some point in time, you have to get to a point.
I fucking quit. Hold no, I'm like rewind all of this shit.
Yeah,
I rewind all. Chris,
I did it, Chris.
Chris, yo, I fucking, I can't believe it.
But don't judge people like Rico that. But Rico just came clean though. He said, "Yo, I feel this is my family, my daughter." That's fucking deep, bro. That should not be looked at as unauthentic though. That should be like, you know what? Rico has his own thing that drives him to being a good man. Is he wrong for that?
Got it.
Is it still not like?
I mean, as long as you get to the destination.
For that.
Thank you. Now,
get the fuck out of here, Chris. I think Chris. For
Damn,
but
that
wait,
shit ain't gonna go.
can I add this to it? Like this is on the flip end, right? You know what I also think? I think that a lot of people get scared or they fear loving somebody because, myself included, maybe all of us probably had that partner that we love so much, we loved them more than ourselves at one point where we started losing who the hell we were. And I think that's the type of love that I get what you were saying, right?
I'm not saying that.
But I'm saying like you love it so much that I can endure whatever you're willing to do to me. Doesn't make me set any boundaries. I can endure the pain.
That in love.
So that means I can like my boundaries are not really solidified because whatever happens, I'm willing to take on. And I will love you through it, which is cool. but at the same time, you're never going to stop it until you love me the same in return. We're saying that if I got to walk on this road, right, this is the narrow path to being good, and I know I possess the ability to navigate, make lefts and make rights, and I know I'm going to be all right because it's been proven concept to myself that I was all right. I need to know that this road has something on it that I fear living without. So because I fear living without whatever is on this road, I'm going to continue to walk on this path. Now, there's going to be detours and exits that's going to present themselves the whole time. But every time I see that little exit to the right, I need my girl to come over there and throw a motherfucking gate in front of it and be like, don't even think about it. Be like, you're right. Let me just keep walking straight.
This world is
because
based on
temptations is real. And temptation, and the thing is, we got to sit here and act like temptations don't exist and temptations don't get harder the closer you get to wherever your goal really is. And discipline only kicks in and means the most when you fear not getting what you're trying to achieve.
Yeah, I think that when you achieve that top love, how he explained, that fearless
I
love.
think that makes sense. All right, I'm done.
I think you make sense.
This is Martin Luther King
For me.
over here.
Where you are in your journey at your age.
Exactly.
Okay.
What I'm saying as an older male, dark-skinned male, I'm saying
That's the problem.
TV voice. TV voice.
saying,
Oh, y'all not gonna do
what
We're
if
living in a
what if
dark
you-
life.
What if you looked at it as you love yourself so much that you hurting her, you know that's gonna hurt you, right? No, not even fear, just straight love. Just straight love. To where you're going through those obstacles, you don't need her to fucking step in and put a roadblock in there. That's you and your self-discipline doing that. And it's not because you fear losing her. What about the times that you are fucking going down that road, and down that road, you are maturing? Because at some point, you got to mature. You got to mature and realize those detours ain't going to be shit. So it's just straight love. There's no fucking fear. Just straight love. You and your
It has
girl.
to evolve to that, though. I think I do. I'll go halfway with you. I go, look.
Be willing to
I
grow.
think the love that you're.
your perfect lane. That
I
you
think he's in La La Land.
I think the love.
That's
The love.
that's
The love he's describing is the love that people strive for and really ever get.
And never get.
Never get.
Never
though.
get.
Rare.
Never get.
I said rarely. Your love takes self-control,
Okay. Do you have that?
discipline.
Do you have that?
I have that, but
But
I still need.
take away the butt. And
It
that's
has
your
to be a
maturity.
butt, though.
It
See,
doesn't though.
come on, bro.
It really,
All right, so-
older,
It has to be a butt.
Rome, have you experienced this love?
How much older?
Yeah.
How many
You in
times?
love now?
absolutely.
How many times have you experienced this love, Rome?
Get married.
How many times have you experienced?
Because I don't need my shit taken.
How? Thank you, my fucking friend. Thank you, my fucking friend. Get out. Chris. Oh my God, bro. Yo,
I did that for you. That's
whatever. Now we got Romeo back. Nice to meet you, bro.
Divorce, your property, and then you killed me on that.
Nah, but honestly, I see what happens to like divorced people.
Fear that. I fucking quit. Yo, God. Alan, I am not coming back if Chris is here. Only if Rome is here, I'll come back.
Yumi, I just said men leave, they fear their house, alimony, support their family, and now it's good for you to use for your point.
I'm conceding right now. You're 1%. I'm giving you your 1%.
All right, I'll take 1%.
Wait, I just keep
I get it.
thinking-
I get it.
When
I
can you
keep-
mature? That's all I'm saying. As men, when are you going to stop using excuses like if she was the right woman or
I love when he does that.
or
That's Chris.
No, that's
There you go.
there's got to be the same shit that you're asking for a woman to do. Like you want to put that fear in her. What if you just don't have that? That's all I'm saying. What if
Perfect. That's bliss.
Perfect.
That's perfection, bro.
You don't want
Walking
that
a straight.
like- you don't want that peace that you crying about. I want this fucking peace. I want this fucking peace. But are you being fucking peace?
I ain't gonna lie, that level of like I don't give a
I need
fuck
peace.
is very peaceful.
That's what I'm saying. Like
It's
yo,
so
if
peaceful.
my girl cheat on me,
You have
she
that?
fucking cheat
You
on
have
me.
that
What
peace?
I'm gonna do?
It's so
I did the
peaceful.
best I could.
I'm not saying
got
be
that
mad
right now.
about it.
It's
See,
It's
like,
so
got that
peaceful.
right now.
yeah, it's.
With a girl or a guy?
I think
no with nobody. That's why I got it. That's why I got that.
that's why I got the piece because I'm by myself.
How about you?
Kaija.
Kaija.
And here we go.
You got peace?
I'm working on it.
You got fear?
No.
Why we say no? We all
Just wait.
You got fear. It's
thought-
okay to have
you keep
fear.
Talking about the I feel like every time you mention that, right? I keep thinking about a nigga being like, "Damn, I want to cheat, but a house."
Yes. and you as a woman, that fear benefits you.
Yeah.
Your man fearing you taking half his money, getting a house, makes that man a better man.
Or don't get married.
Yeah, but like I fear him taking half my money.
Then there you go. So you got.
I actually don't.
Y'all
What
signed
I'm
the
just
proper
saying is that
prenup.
like it's not just half of his money. Like she's
Okay.
entitled to half of his money, just as he's entitled to half of her money.
Why are they signing prenups?
What?
Why are they signing prenups?
You sign prenups to protect any assets you had prior to marriage.
Out of fear of losing it, correct?
No, because you want to protect what
But
you
that's
had.
that is
that
the
was not-
everywhere.
no wait, hold on.
You don't want to.
But that's the negative
Fear God.
association with prenups. Prenups does not have to be a negative
all.
thing.
Yeah.
It's just a contract to divide up your assets. That's it.
Marriage is a
gives you the
contract.
incentive, like that. You know what? I want to make it work because it's so much to lose.
Do you want to really?
You feel me? So much to lose. That fear goes, you know what? I'm working it out. You know what? It's still worth losing her. And
And-
men are so rich that a divorce isn't even an option. They are making it fucking work. They are losing that shit. So fear can also help you stay together. It isn't a bad thing. Fear can be used for good.
Yeah, fear help you through that season where you want to be ain't shit.